All right, today we're talking about music royalties, publishing, missing money, and also this platform called Royalty Map. And trust me, this is one of the most confusing subjects in music because every time artists hear words like publishing, mechanicals, neighboring rights, sound exchange, performance, royalty, it starts sounding like everybody collecting the same money. So let's simplify this conversation today. Robert, explain something to me first. Why does royalty collection feel so confusing to artists?
Because honestly, it is confusing at first. Even experienced artists get lost in it sometimes. You hear one person say register with BMI and somebody else says you need neighboring rights. And artists start thinking, wait, how many places do I need to register one song?
Exactly. That's the part that confuses people. It almost sounds like everybody collecting the same thing.
Right? But technically they are collecting different types of royalties from different uses of the same song. That is the key part people miss. One song can generate multiple royalty streams at the same time. Okay, imagine a song like a business with different departments. You have the songwriting side, the publishing side, the master recording side, the performance side. Different organizations collect different pieces depending on how the song is being used. For example, ASCII or BMI mainly collect public performance royalties for songwriting. That is one category. Then SoundExchange handles US digital performance royalties connected to the master recording side. Different category again.
So technically, the song itself is generating multiple kinds of money at once.
Exactly. That is why artists get confused, because from the outside it looks overlapping, but underneath, the rights are actually separated.
And that is why artists end up missing money.
A lot of times, yes, because many independent artists stop after distribution. They upload music through DistroKid or TuneCore or CD Baby and think, oh, I am fully set up. But distribution only handles part of the ecosystem.
That right there is important because I think a lot of artists honestly believe uploading the song means everything is covered automatically.
Exactly. And that is one of the reasons I started building Royalty Map, not because artists are lazy, but because the system itself is fragmented and confusing. There is not really one place where artists can clearly see what is complete, what is missing, and what applies to them specifically.
Especially internationally too, because earlier we were talking about SoundExchange only being US-based.
Right. SoundExchange is mainly a US royalty source. So if your music plays on Pandora, Sirius XM, or internet radio in the United States, that is where SoundExchange comes in.
But if you are in the UK, your neighboring rights organization might be PPL. In Germany, it could be GVL. Canada has Resound. Different countries have different collection systems.
So an artist in Jamaica could still use SoundExchange, but they may also need registration somewhere else, depending on where the music is playing.
Exactly. That is where things become global. Music moves internationally now, but royalty registrations are still separated by rights type and territory. That is why artists need guidance.
And that is where Royalty Map fits in.
Yes, the idea is to simplify the process visually and conversationally. Instead of artists opening 20 browser tabs trying to figure out what do I actually are done, what is incomplete, what royalties may still be missing, and what matters depending on your country and setup.
And I think another thing artists do not realize is metadata problems, because I hear people talk about royalties, but not enough people talk about bad metadata.
That is a huge issue. Wrong ISRC, wrong writer splits, wrong artist formatting, missing publishing data. And sometimes artists do not even realize there is a problem until years later.
Wow. So sometimes the problem starts before the royalties even happen.
Exactly. Bad setup creates bad tracking. And bad tracking can create missing collections later. That is why organization matters so much.
Do you think artists today are becoming more aware of this stuff, though?
Definitely. Independent artists today are becoming smarter about ownership. They want transparency now. They want to understand where their money comes from. Years ago, a lot of artists only focused on recording songs. Now artists are learning publishing, metadata, distribution, content ID, licensing, because the industry changed.
And honestly, artists kind of have to learn now.
Exactly, because today an independent artist is basically operating like a small business. You are creating, marketing, uploading, promoting, handling metadata, building social media, and trying to stay creative at the same time.
And that is why simplifying the process matters.
Absolutely. Artists should not need a law degree just to understand royalty collection. The goal should be clarity. Show artists what this organization collects,
What this registration means, what applies in their territory, and what still needs attention. Once artists understand the map, everything becomes less intimidating. Because confusion delays action, and delayed action can mean years of missing royalties. Some royalties even expire after time, depending on the organization and territory. So education matters.
What do you think is the biggest misunderstanding artists still have right now?
Probably believing streams are the whole picture. Streaming is important, but royalties go way beyond streaming payouts. There is publishing, performance, mechanicals, neighboring rights, YouTube monetization, international collections. One catalog can have multiple revenue paths.
And many artists probably only collecting one or two of them.
Exactly. That is why awareness matters. Sometimes artists already have money flowing somewhere, they just never connected the system fully.
And that is really what Royalty Map is trying to solve, not replacing every organization, but helping artists understand the ecosystem.
Exactly. Helping artists understand the map so they can make smarter decisions about their music business long term.
And honestly, that is probably the biggest takeaway from today's conversation. Most artists are not failing because they lack talent. A lot of artists are simply navigating a system that was never explained clearly to them. Song can create multiple royalty streams across multiple countries through multiple organizations. And when artists only understand one piece of the system, money can slip through the cracks without them even realizing it. That is why conversations like this matter, because once artists begin understanding who collects what applies to their country, what registrations they still need, and how their catalog actually works, the entire music business starts looking different. And that is really what Royalty Map is about. Not replacing distributors, not replacing pros, not replacing publishing companies, but helping artists finally see the full picture clearly. So whether you are an artist, producer, songwriter, label owner, or just somebody trying to understand where music money actually flows, the important thing is to start learning the map now instead of years later, because your catalog is more valuable than you think. And the more organized your rights are today, the stronger your music business becomes tomorrow. Robert, appreciate you coming through and breaking this down today.
Respect. Appreciate the conversation.
And to everybody listening, keep creating, keep learning, and make sure the business side of your music grows along with the creativity. We will catch you next time.
Yeah. Ricky Dread say viralizer. New word, new wave, new riser. See me a come, energy on the riser. Watch your whole world catch this phrase tonight. Viralize 'em. See me a come, viralize 'em. Viralize 'em. Viralize 'em. Viralize 'em. Viralize, yeah. Ricky Dread say viralizer. New word, new wave, new riser. See me a come energy on the riser. Watch the whole world catch this phrase tonight. Viralize me, see me a come viralize the vibes. Turn up the energy, be whole place live. When the rhythm drop, everybody feel the drive. New word boss, now watch the culture thrive. Viralize, see me a come, let the moment shine. Push up the phone, record that line. Tap up the squad, make the thing go prime. No slang unlock, this a Ricky headline. Been clean, whole crowd magnetized. One spark and the dance floor dramatized. Everybody ready when the tune amplify. And say Ricky drop the word, now the word finalize. From Vegas to Jay, you watch the timeline rise. Every youth on the block start to verbalize. New song in the area, it's synchronized. See me up come viralize, 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 viralize. We see me up come viralize the vibes. Turn up the energy, the whole place live. When the rhythm drop, everybody feel the drive. New word boss, now watch the culture thrive. Viralize, see me a come, make the moment shine. Push up the phone, make word that line. Tap up the squad, make the thing go prime. Muslim man lock, this a Ricky headline. stop the wave, viralize the crew. Lift up the spirit, elevate the view. One word spark up something brand new. Positive when you keep spreading right. If I'm more than slack, this a whole mindset. Daily up it, with your soul reset. Paralyze me, main boost, not fret. Raise up the vibes, now living regret. Share good energy, yeah that a the code. Push light in a darkness, overload. We keep up the word, now the street explode. See me a come, paralyze the mood. That paralyze me, see me a come, paralyze the vibes. Turn up the energy, me whole place live. When the rhythm drop, everybody feel the drive. No word bust, watch the culture try. Paralyze me a come, make the moment shine. Push up the phone, record that line. Hub up the squad, make the thing more prime. New song unlock, this a Ricky headline. With the word repeat, paralyze. Bounce off the energy, uplift the space. Paralyze, Ricky Dread style. New wave season.